More and more countries are reporting cases now of the Omicron variant of coronavirus, and several cases have been reported in countries like Canada, the United Kingdom, Belgium, apart of course from the outbreak in South Africa. And many are asking the question about whether COVID vaccines are working against this variant. We explain that in this report. Can COVID vaccines fight the new mutant Omicron? Or will vaccines lose their protection? The scientist community is debating the possibilities. The variant Omicron has more than 30 to 50 mutations on its spike protein, and scientists are concerned.
In a single variant, we could notice that there are so many mutations has accumulated. And that's how that it has created as first interest and now a concern. Because only the spike protein, which has the receptor binding domain RBD, that spike protein itself has almost 32 mutations. It's a cumulative mutations. But in one variant, appearance of so many mutations in one shot definitely triggers a panic button.
Some go as far as to say that this could lead to decreased vaccine efficacy and immune escape.
Since this virus has mainly mutations that are in the spike protein, it will be very interesting to see how this variant performs in people who have received either the Covishield or the Covaxin, because if it is able to evade the spike responses, right, the antibodies against the spike protein, vaccine like the inactivated vaccine may have induced antibodies that could still restrict the replication of the virus.
Not all hope is lost. Experts say it's unlikely that COVID vaccines will become completely redundant.
This is something needs to be experimentally validated before making any comment. But as such, as I was saying you, that usually that in any vaccines we use multiple epitopes, and rarely all the epitopes can be evaded by the mutant virus. So it is not expected, but definitely needs to be checked. It hasn't come to India yet. But at this moment, it's a matter of concern. Definitely it's a VOC, but there is no reason to panic.
Some evidence suggests that Omicron may develop immune escape capabilities from COVID vaccines. Hence, vaccines may require an upgrade. Therefore, vaccine manufacturers across the world have begun testing this mutant variant in the race to stay a step ahead of the pandemic. Milind Sharma for India Today. So are vaccines effective against the Omicron variant? Let's try and understand as to exactly what vaccine manufacturers' plan of action is in view of this new threat. Let's start with Pfizer. They're in fact making a vaccine targeting this particular variant, targeting Omicron. Work is on that. Besides that, they've also said that their antiviral pill is likely to be effective against this particular mutant variant as well. Let's tell you what Moderna is doing. They're focusing on developing booster shots against the new variant, considering many countries like the United States, United Kingdom have said that they will ramp up booster shots to ensure their citizens are protected. And Johnson & Johnson also is taking a similar step. They're ensuring that they develop an Omicron-specific vaccine, besides also focusing on the booster shots against the new variants. What about AstraZeneca? Well, the vaccine and antibody cocktail, according to AstraZeneca, may still be effective in fighting the Omicron variant, but this is something they're still looking into. And besides that, AstraZeneca has also said that they're testing their long-acting antibody cocktail, which has proved to be effective in the past in fighting COVID. Sputnik V says the jab is effective against Omicron. They're maintaining that it's applicable for every variant of COVID.